are live. Hello, everybody. We don't know where CJ wandered off to, so she'll be back eventually, I suppose. Dana, you want to talk so I can make sure the sound is going?
Yes, can you hear me?
Perfect. All right.
Awesome.
So why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves, and then we'll say hi to the chat, and at some point there, CJ will arrive and she can say hello. Oh, thank
Oh,
you, Jacob. I appreciate that.
I didn't. What did?
He
Oh,
said happy birthday.
happy birthday, Auntie.
All right, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, and then I will talk to the chat again. Dana, go
Awesome.
ahead.
I am Dana Gollin. I write erotica under my pen name Ava Fox. I am here tonight because I love Sarah and I just wanted to be a part of her crazy. And I think CJ might be hiding in that box. I think she's gonna like pop out and scare
Yes,
us.
I believe it.
Excellent.
Absolutely. All right. And I am Sarah Sharnover, and this is my channel, and I do things here, and I also do things on Twitch. So yeah, I'm all over the place, and I write books and blah blah blah. And I have a turkey. Ta-da!
Oh yeah. I thought you said, and I wrote a turkey, and I
Nope.
was like,
And I have a turkey.
that's right, that's right. I'm not gonna tell. Well, I think you already know how jealous I am of that crazy turkey.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, he was pretty one.
I'd also like to say, Jacob's in my chat over here plugging.
Uh-huh.
Hashtag always be plugging. He's over here advertising his own damn videos. Who do you think you are? All right. Okay. So Jeannie is here. Hello, Jeannie. If you're still here, I hope you are. Juanita's Creative Corner is here. Hello. Of course, Jacob is here. King Red Spy Red X with Game Online. That is the one time I'm gonna say that whole name. Vale Aster Solomon is here. Hello and welcome. Um, let's see. Wendy is here. Hello, hello. And Anna Curtis is here. Hello. Um,
Anna is my friend.
I assumed that it was either that or you were gonna message me and be like, "You're gonna need to get that person off your stream. They got a problem." Because when you open with Dana, I love you, that's one of two kinds of people. One you're okay with, or one you're not okay with.
I'm very okay with Anna. We've actually been friends for 24. Has it been 24 years? Because oh my God, we met in high school. And then she became part of my family. And even though you know, life happens, we've still remained very, very, very best friends, family friends, family. For one of these days, I'm gonna get that word right. Yeah, but I'm excited that she's here. Oh, and I did get your text message, and I completely spaced out about. Uh, but yes, Elijah had fun in Puerto Rico. We'll talk later. And he's home. Oh my gosh, I did not realize how much I missed this kid until
Yeah,
he spent a week off continent, and I was like, where's my baby?
that's fair.
And oh yeah, and I was really proud of him because he made a promise that he would not eat at fast food restaurants that you could get here on the mainland. And so he was there for 7 days, and out of all 7 days, he ate 3 meals a day, all on their economy. And only one time they went to Wendy's, and it was because they had gone on this like kayak cruise, and they smelled like brackish water, and they were sweaty. And my mom was like, "I was not going into a restaurant like that." I don't blame you.
Word. Uh, Vale Aster Solomon says Farens.
What?
Family and friends. family, friends.
Oh, yeah, foreigns.
That works.
It does. It works. It's just it's hard to like pronounce. We gotta figure that out.
Yeah, Jacob gets a little excited and posts a little extra. I don't like we just kind of let him do his thing.
Yeah, Godzilla Frank can say hi to me anytime he wants.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell Godzilla Frank is.
I don't either, but if I'm nice to him, is he going to be nice to me? You have to like educate me, Jacob. Tell me about Godzilla Frank because I am clueless.
He tells me about all kinds of things. Yeah. I'm usually clueless.
I just got an email.
Tell Godzilla thank you, Jacob.
I just got an email that I am going to be interviewed on a podcast for the dance festival I'm participating in this August.
Oh yeah?
And yeah. And like that, I was so cool with this thing when I was asked to participate in it. And like at first I was like, yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. And then as it gets closer, I'm like, whoa. And then when I opened this email, I was like, you want to interview me? Like live? Can I bring my friends with me?
They can barely hear you. Let me turn you up. Hopefully that helps.
I messed with the volume on my... How about now? Is that better?
It didn't make any difference for me, but I turned you up on there, and you are a little quiet, but I think it might be the audio filter turning it down because of the fan.
Oh, here, so let me turn it down. Dang it, I thought CJ was going to pop out of that box, and no.
Nope.
I'm so wrong.
We gave up waiting on you.
It's okay.
You just disappeared. We didn't know where you went, even. Why don't you introduce yourself, Dingleberry?
My name is CJ Blair. I'm a writer of things, and tonight, in theory, I will be working on book 2 of my adult fantasy series.
All right. I was gonna message this, but that was short. I am not a huge Godzilla person, but Vampire Sidney Prescott sounds doable to me. Fairly certain that's the girl from Scream.
Oh yeah?
I think so. So, like, yeah, she could be a vampire. I'm down.
I do like famines. Sounds a little too close to famine.
It does. Your cat ears are
Godzilla versus
making people stare. You're like
better.
A neon sign. I don't think they were complaining.
Oh.
I know, I was gonna say they're pretty cool.
Oh, Godzilla's giving a Funko Pop. I did not know that. I bet Jacob did though.
Right?
Okay, but
I have
what is a Funko Pop?
These things?
She's gonna show you.
Oh, I thought those were bobbleheads.
They're Funko Pops. It's Laura Palmer wrapped in plastic.
Oh, that's cool.
She's dead, wrapped in plastic.
And there's Bob.
Oh, the creepy guy at the foot of the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, I was like...
I don't know where my alien went. I have like a... Here it is. That's my alien one.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
She's dead.
I know it.
I've been watching
always.
I've been watching The Return in tandem with us watching the start because like I just want to watch Twin Peaks all the time when I'm watching Twin Peaks, so I'm like, well, I'll just watch the end stuff.
Watch whatever.
Because that's a long way out, so I'll just watch that, and I've been enjoying it a great deal.
Yeah.
A Bigfoot Funko, $100. That's ridiculous.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. Rainbow Bigfoot Funko.
That's
Okay.
$40.
Well, that sounds delightful.
Yeah, I was gonna say $40 is much more reasonable than $100, and it's a Rainbow Bigfoot, so it's
So
perfect.
win-win.
I do have a
Yep.
little bit of Bigfoot stuff. I have this Bigfoot here that Dana sent me as a sticker. And I have this Bigfoot here that my boss gave me for Christmas one year. So I have a little bit of Bigfoot stuff. I think there's another something around here, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
That is a Mount Lemon from the Coronado National Forest Bigfoot.
I have a bear.
That's right. Rawr.
Oh,
And she also sent me this one.
I have that one too. Right there.
I
And
got-
then a tree with a cabin in it.
I actually have some more stickers. I collect these stickers when I'm driving around town and I find cool stickers. I've got some more, and these ones I thought were awesome. Forkin' good.
Nice.
So as
I
soon as
enjoy a good pun.
oh yeah, as soon as I get my life together, I will get these in the mail for everybody.
Let me interject very quickly. Tamara's joining, so the cameras are going to go crazy. Do not panic. I'm going to fix them. Just, people panic.
Do not panic. Everything is okay.
Said every flight attendant in the worst moment possible.
Yeah.
You remember where the emergency exits are. 2 in the front, 2 on the wing, 2 in the back.
That's right.
My only
Um,
Funko Pop, like, my Funko Pops are all from, like, boxes I bought, or my boss gave me the Twin Peaks ones. I have 4 of them, but 2 of them are spoilers, so they're going to stay over there. Oh, my head got cut off.
Sexy.
You're telling me. I feel pretty sexy. All right,
As you
give me
should.
a second, y'all. We should actually do a sprint at some point. That would be a...
What? Is that what we're here for?
Tamara's got to introduce herself. Tell us all about her fabulousness.
Hi. My name's Tamara. Got my mic isn't working.
Oh, yeah, I guess that isn't your mic making that noise.
Okay. Can you,
Yeah, it sounds
saying
better
that
now.
That's way better, yeah.
Okay. Hello, my name's Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author. And I have a cup, and it's going to be filled with wine.
Woohoo!
That's fair.
It's a delicious, chillable red. Fresh out the box.
Ooh, very nice.
All class here.
Our new house has space for a wine rack,
Yes.
so we'll be investing in one of those.
Heck yeah.
Great.
Oh. Juanita, let me tell you, you are not alone. I have written a book, and I thought I did the best job that I possibly could. And I put the book out into the universe. And then I started hanging out with my writing friends, and Tamara was like, hey, I've got a book club where I talk about writing craft books and how to be a better writer and all this stuff. And after like 2 years of hanging out and reading my craft books and everything, I started rereading the book that I put into the universe and thought, this needs some help.
I want you to know you are not alone in that.
Yeah, no. I mean, then the more I talk about it, the more I'm finding out that there are a lot of authors who start off and they're good, and at the more that they go, they get better.
I mean, it's like any other skill. It takes practice, and the more you practice, the better you. I talk about this with my students. So I'm a piano instructor, for those of you who don't know. And one of the things I talk about with my students is that practice is key to anything you do. Any skill you learn, practice is so much more valuable than talent, because talent is something only, like some people have innate talents in arts or whatever. And I have students who are innately talented in music, but if they don't practice, a student who has less talent than they do will do infinitely better. Or exponentially, probably not infinitely, but exponentially better if they practice more. So like practicing writing, practicing an instrument, it all goes into the same boat.
Yep. Sorry, Tala is like trying to dig a hole through the concrete.
Oh no, is she nervous tonight?
Are there dead bodies down there?
She's trying to find a soft place to lay down because it's 102 degrees. It's 5:30. Yeah, it's 5:30 p.m. It's 102 degrees. They don't want to be on their cushions. They don't want to be on the couch. So she's trying to make the concrete, because that's cool. So she's trying to make it soft, and it's like, I'm so sorry.
Could you put like a folded sheet down for her?
Yeah, and I do that. And I've even gotten them wet.
Yeah.
But Oink, she
everything but Oink.
Oink
She's the
is
naughty child.
Yeah, she is on the road to recovery. Her and her sister Holly have fabric eating addictions, and Oink is on the road to recovery, but Holly. So I have to be really careful, and I have to be able to watch them when the sheets are on the floor, because otherwise I go out in the yard to do some yard cleaning, and surprise, I get a gift wrap poop.
Ew. So at my parents' old house, down the street, there lived a family that had a Great Dane. And the mom, the woman, the lady, adult person, sorry, I'm trying to get more light. She would walk the dog, and every once in a while he would crap in my parents' yard. And he did it one winter, and he always pooped in the same place. And in the spring, when the snow melted, there was a washcloth.
Ugh. That must have been a rough day for him.
Right? I mean, I'm glad he got his fiber, but
There's a guy who used to walk his dog in my front yard and not pick up his poop.
waste the crap out of me.
And I couldn't figure out who it was. And then one day I had the windows open and I was just sitting here and I look out and the dude's out there and he looks down like he might, and then he's like, no, I don't have anything. Like, you could tell he's not carrying anything with him. And then he like... And now he crosses the street at the neighbor's house.
Oh my gosh. No, I have
Shame.
That
Could
is,
have learned to grab a bag.
I know.
Just grow the fuck up.
That is the number one thing I tell the kids. You will clean up your dog's poop. Otherwise, I will drag you back there and you'll clean up all the dog poop in the neighborhood.
Yeah, like, you gotta be grown if you're gonna take care of your dog. Pick up after
Yeah.
it.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think
Well,
that's a
and-
big ask.
I don't get too worried when they eat weird stuff because they're very large dogs.
Yeah,
Like,
you have a
yeah.
lot
So
of
they
buffer.
Yeah, they got a lot of intestine that can move around. But like I've had small dogs who had like weird chewing habits, and At one time, I had a Jack Russell Terrier Sheltie mix who chewed a foam, like one of those hard foam rubber balls, and that was like 2 days of HE double hockey sticks trying to get that out of its intestines.
Oh, you just reminded me when my brother was little, my little brother.
Yeah.
He did not understand what that meant, so he'd say HEL double hockey stick. So my older brother and I would be like, hell!
Oh, that poor man.
Oh, I'll never stop making fun of him.
No, nor should you. Like,
No.
that is the prerogative of older siblings.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mock my sister because she's scared of woodland animals, like small woodland animals, not like cougars or something.
I'm afraid of raccoons and up.
I had raccoons in the yard the other day. I was outside, and it was after dark. It was like 10.
Right.
And I saw them coming across the lawn, and they're just like, doo, 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 doo. And I was like, hey, guys. And they, like, stood up, like, I surprised them, and, like, took off. Like, they were coming to, like, burgle the house or something. And, like, I was like, no, I was just going to have a conversation.
They're like, nah, you're sus, dude.
Yeah.
Man, that one that was in our basement a couple of months ago, when Travis closed the door behind it, it was like,
Most of
I'm
the
like,
time,
that's
they
my
really are.
house.
They really are the most chill animals. They're just like, I don't know. They're
They're just wearing a mask.
wearing a mask, so they get the bad rap.
Sus.
When we lived in Washington, our black lab would just dump food all over the back patio, and we would have this pack of raccoons come into the backyard and eat the food. But what was really cool was because we had a big glass sliding door, if you turn the lights off, the raccoons would come up, and you could get like a up close and personal experience with these little raccoons. And I think that's where I really started to admire raccoons. I mean, other than apes, what other small animal washes their food and keeps themselves clean?
Oh, the gift that goes
Cotton
around
candy.
the raccoon who tries to wash its cotton candy, and you just see how crushed it is. It makes me tear up. It's adorable.
Yeah, it makes
and
me sad.
It's so sad. It's like, oh, little guy, you had such goodness, and now it's like he's just
Like-
perplexed.
Like, splashing around. Where'd it go?
Oh,
Poor
man.
guy.
Sorry.
What
friend.
curse am I under?
I love raccoons. But let's see, what year was it? I think it was like my junior year of college. We heard something outside, and we're like, what the hell is that? And it was this huge raccoon. Like, this bad boy was like 30 pounds, and he was on our garbage can. And normally, raccoons are kind of skittish, so if you slam your screen door, they'll run.
Usually, yeah.
He looked at us like, you want some? Like, I thought we were about to have like a freaking scrap with this raccoon. So we were like, you know what? You just do what you gonna do. We're gonna just close the door. Sorry.
The garbage can is yours. We concede.
Sorry that we interrupted your programming here. Sorry.
Oh, man.
You look like somebody who wants to scrap with a raccoon. Are you somebody who wants to scrap with a raccoon?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, okay.
When I worked at a summer camp,
Sure, he was disappointed.
they would get into the trash. I mean, but it was a dumpster, and it was supposed to be locked. Like, there was a cage around it. It was supposed to be locked. But every once in a while, they'd get in before the cage was locked. And at least twice during the second summer I worked there, we had to rescue them because they couldn't get out because there wasn't enough garbage for them to climb out. So we had to we had to put a board in so that they could climb out. they were unimpressed.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
don't
didn't enjoy
appreciate
the
it.
board.
No, they thought
dare.
the board was fine. They didn't like us. They were like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
The other day I was having one of those days, and the other day I saw this video where this man thought that there was like one or two raccoons stuck in the dumpster, and so he put a pallet in, and all of a sudden there was like an entire family and these tiny little babies.
Oh, they're
And
so
then-
cute.
Oh yeah, and one of them was like a white raccoon. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, it was the cutest thing ever. It was so cute. Like, yeah, I don't want them in my basement, and I don't want them trapped on my patio. But
Right.
they are awfully wonderful animals.
And now y'all have seen the like raccoon whisperer who has that YouTube channel where he sits on his porch and just
Yeah, they were talking about that in the
feed
chat.
all of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's
I
great.
love him. He's
So
so
cute.
wonderful. He's
Yeah, I hope
He's
he's
so pure.
supplementing whatever money he gets from pension and whatnot, because he's Canadian, so he probably is like actually taken care of. But I hope that his YouTube income is a nice supplement for that and takes care of the giant hot dog budget.
Right?
Oh yeah.
The hot dogs are like a whole production.
It's the biggest pack of hot dogs I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life.
Yeah.
You get them from Costco or something.
Yeah.
Jacob's talking smack to you there, Sarah.
We should attempt to do a sprint at some point.
We
I know
should.
Jacob will hate it. Godzilla versus Michael Myers. Well, Michael Myers is gonna win. That is entirely inflammatory. Obviously, Godzilla could step on him, but
Yeah.
He ended up with a machete in his foot. But
I mean,
Michael Myers would still be
right. I was
squished.
gonna say like that would upset Godzilla, but not that much. I'm sure he'd be rather annoyed. I get annoyed when I step on a piece of glass or something, you know.
Right.
But my
Right.
life is not at risk in any way.
I don't
Unless
know.
maybe Godzilla is diabetic. And then, so the wound won't heal in his foot. So the long game is that Michael
I was
Myers is
gonna
going to kill Godzilla over the next 15 years or so.
Mm.
Michael Myers
Unless he
is
gets
playing
the
a real
foot
long one.
amputated.
Yes.
Oh, this is terrible. That is a terrible murder plan.
It is. It is not. It is not as effective as like jump out of the closet, stab them with machete.
No,
Not
no.
not even close.
Yeah.
I don't think he would go for that one.
Godzilla will wins.
Oh.
Oh God, Jacob, you are something else. All right, we should do a sprint. Also,
Let's do it.
Morgan's going to show up. Do you guys want to do a Merry-Go-Round story? I have one ready if you want to.
I'm down for it.
Yeah, it's your train. I'm just riding on it.
Well, I don't want to like if everybody's got like something they really need to focus on, then that's kind of a pain in the ass.
No,
No.
I'm gonna respond to this email, and other than that, my brain. I was working in my car all day, and my brain is like 100 and what?
I hear that.
Tamara, did you have something you needed to focus on like heavily?
No, that's fine.
Okay. We're going to do it the same way we usually do. If you guys want to drop first lines in the chat, we'll try to use one. We want something that's like the opening line of a story, not, I don't know, not something else, I guess. We're going to use our Zoom chat, and we will, we'll post in the Zoom chat when we're done. What order do we want to go in? Who wants to start?
Oh. No, I don't.
Do you guys all know it's 3 lines, cover up the top 2? We all know this?
I'll start.
Okay, so CJ will start. I'm gonna look up random first lines, and if there's none in there, when I get back to the chat, we're just gonna grab a rando. And you can leave the first line uncovered. I don't know about this, but it's going to be, you don't realize why your heart races. Let me try to make sure that the actual type is normal.
Are we gonna go in the order that we see ourselves on Zoom or the order we see ourselves on YouTube?
I'm going to punch somebody in the neck. I'm sorry, that wasn't directed at you, Dana.
No, that was directed at me.
Yes. I don't care. We can do alphabetical. We could do.
Let's do the order that we see ourselves on Zoom.
Do we all see the same order?
I see. Go ahead, Tamara.
I see CJ, then Data, then me, then Sarah.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, because I see.
Everyone is in the second slot. Like yourself is in your second slot.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Why don't we do alphabetical?
I did not
again?
know that.
Alphabetical by first name again.
Okay.
I'll be last. That sounds great.
And then when
Like, yes, please.
if and when Morgan gets here, we'll just pop her in the middle. She's just gonna have to go real blind. I feel like that will just increase the fuckery. You guys all got into the thing. Obviously, CJ can write in it because she's in there harassing me like an asshole.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
You're fine. I haven't opened it either.
I just want to make sure that everybody can actually type in it because I did it wrong the first time. I'm gonna send it to Morgan.
All right, I'm in there.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can type.
Right.
Yep.
I'm going to delete what I just did.
All right. So it is CJ starting off, and we will message each other as we go. We're going to do a 15-minute sprint and work on whatever else you got to do. And we'll probably do at least 2 sprints of the story. So, all right. 15 minutes. We're going to start now in 3, 2, 1, go. right, and that is time. How did that go? I had to fix the camera, so I didn't get a whole lot done. For everyone who was panicked about it, unfortunately, when you add a fifth person, you go from being like 4 big squares, or 4 squares in a strip, to being 4 squares like this and then a fifth one down here. So if I just like split the screen a different way, Morgan was going to be cut in half. So I figured that I would not do that. So I apologize for how long that took to fix.
No worries, friend.
And for some reason, earlier when I was trying to do it, my new, oh, good Lord, that just screwed us. There we go. My new, uh-oh. Fuck me running.
What's happening?
I accidentally clicked on the Zoom window and it minimized it. And that broke all my links.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
CJ, what are you eating?
If I'd
It's
known
a pasta salad. It's got rotini,
Okay.
vegetable rotini,
I'm working on it.
carrots, cauliflower, pepperoni, celery, cherry tomatoes, black olives, with an Italian dressing.
I do love a pasta salad. They're always so fresh and bright tasting, you know?
Yeah, and no matter when you eat them.
True.
Like
All
we
right.
made this like 4 days ago.
Sorry.
It's still delicious.
We're
Yeah, no,
breaking
we're good now.
everything, Sarah.
No, what happened was that I just double clicked on the Zoom window rather than my Google Chrome tab, and it minimized Zoom, and that pissed OBS off. Yeah, I had to like relink them to Zoom. So yeah, don't panic; it's not worth it.
Okay.
But yeah, so how did everybody do? Anybody have any updates? Because I don't.
I was just trying to get my dinner eaten.
I started on a post for my Medium that's going to be under my pen name's name, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And my pen name's work is erotica, so that's what this Medium's going to be. I don't know what this is going to look like, but I've got ideas.
Yeah.
I just realized that the whole time my mic's been muted, so nobody
Oh,
heard
you've
been
anything.
Oh, bless your boots. Oh my.
That's okay. No. I was just like, I was sitting there and I was like, yeah, while we couldn't see our faces, we could still hear on YouTube what we were talking about, and it was her delicious pasta salad. So that was wonderful. I answered that email that I was working on, and thanks to my wonderful friend Tamara, that's right. I have been reading all kinds of emails from Medium and learning some stuff and reading some stuff, and so far some of the things I've read, I'm like, well, if this is what they consider good. Oh.
Sometimes knowing that you can do better than something is very reassuring. Like, if that thing is doing well, it doesn't necessarily mean that, like, you have to be shit about it. You know what I mean? Like, but just looking at something and be like, if this could do this and I could at least do this good.
Right.
Then,
Yeah.
like, then why am I freaking out? You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Like, no, the one that I read, and I gave them claps, and I was like, hey, this is great, yada, yada, yada. But in my mind, I'm like, yeah, we're going to have fun with this.
Yeah. And it's cool because there's varying levels of hot and spice and varying levels of like skill.
Yeah. Experience.
Experience, yes, I like that better. I was like, skill sounds very arrogant somehow.
Yeah, there's like a hint of like talking down.
I'm better than you,
Right.
but I'm not, because
Right.
erotica is not like, it's not my wheelhouse. So I'm out here just raw dogging it and just see what comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Raw
And experience you can get pretty fast depending on how hard you're willing to work on it.
That's right. That's right.
Because really what you have to do is write like 4 or 5 things that are fucking terrible. That's like the best experience.
Ready for that. Got that
Yeah.
challenge down.
It's me after you, Morgan. We're just doing alphabetical, which is why it was that's why I was like, just put Morgan in where she goes, because I can't upset my
Nope.
alphabet.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So now it's going to be Sarah, Morgan, then Tamara.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have it written down so I don't have to remember. 'Cause
I'm gonna
my brain.
kick Morgan in her teeth.
my-
It's not 3 sentences, it's 3 lines, and now you
It is
fucked me.
3 lines,
All right.
but
See, but wait a minute. Last time we played, I thought it was 3 sentences, so I started this time with 3 sentences, and then it was 3 lines, and so it's all good.
It's fine. Morgan just left me 1 word. That's
yeah, I'm a jerk face.
that's why I'm giving her half. It was not out of
I
nowhere.
had 2.5 lines, and then they spoke and they said hi, and so all Sarah has is hi.
Yes. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Tamara.
I really,
Okay, yeah.
I know. I'm after Sarah, so we'll see what happens.
My new work project has 1 set of hardware, so we only get to use it in shifts. And so they had me on the 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. shift, but they fed me dinner. So
Oh,
nice.
that's not a bad deal.
and I got on the project the week they stopped doing weekends, and I had 1 5 a.m. shift and 1 shift that ended at 11 p.m. And now it's just 2 shifts a day, 8 to 2 and 2 to 8. So it's not too bad. It's definitely not too bad, but there's only 1 set of hardware, so
Right.
you know.
I understand that. The work my sister does, they all use the same testing system.
Yeah.
And so, like, she'll have to wait for the testing. So, like, she'll put it in the queue, and then she has to wait until everybody else is done. And
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. We're doing
not my
testing
idea of the time.
for a project, and so should be on it for the next till the end of the month. Definitely, they'd like to be done by then. We don't think it'll actually be done by then, so we'll see.
Well, maybe if they extended the work hours, it might get done faster.
If we went back to 3 shifts a day instead of 2.
Yeah.
We hit the first milestone, which was the week I came onto the project over Memorial Day weekend. And then by the time I was actually trained to do the testing, we backed off a little, which is good. I forgot to go to bed on Wednesday before my Thursday 8 a.m. shift.
Oh.
Like,
That
I started
sounds
reading
rough.
the book at like midnight because I'm an idiot.
Oh, that's like, come on, you're not a noob.
I know. I don't think I've pulled an all-nighter at my day job like ever.
I
usually don't roll in at 8 and leave at 2 either. So
yeah. I could in my 20s, I could do it pretty frequently. I could pull all-nighter, go to work, and then once I finally got home, crash out. Somewhere in my 30s, my body was like, we need more sleep than just minimal. And now midnight rolls around and I'm like, gong.
right. I wasn't dead at work. I don't know why, but I was still going. And then I
Yeah.
got home and chilled for a bit. I took 3.5 hour nap and then didn't go to bed till 1 again. So I don't know what's going on. My body has no clue what it's doing. Sleep-wise, no clue.
Yeah, I'm having sleeping things too. Like, I'm sleeping like 4 hours one night, and then the next day I'm tired all day, and then it's bedtime, and I'm not tired anymore. It's annoying
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Maybe
And it was
When
a
that happens.
reread. It was a reread. I knew what was happening. I was looking for a particular scene, and ebooks are just really hard to scroll through, like to flip through to find. And
Yep.
if I read more than 2 pages in a row, I'm just going to keep reading because I have no willpower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to binge read, so
Yeah,
I
we can.
understand.
You can do the merry-go-round story while we're chatting or not. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's mostly just during sprints. I just felt like a slacker because I showed up late and then missed the go-ahead window.
Well, you said it. No.
So,
Yeah. I don't want it to be too rules heavy anyway. Like, just kind of do some things, have fun.
Yeah, too many rules makes it scary.
Yeah, it's the idea is to have fun with writing instead of having to be serious about it every day. Sometimes you gotta have fun.
But I am a serious writer.
You are. You are.
wow.
Oh, I love you.
Oh dear.
All right, you guys. We should do another sprint though.
Yes, we
Yeah,
should.
sure.
My
So-
phone is angry.
Yeah, it is. So let's grab another 15 and yeah, in 3, 2, 1, do some things. that is time. How did everybody do? We got confused, so that was it was an
Yeah.
event.
I realized that
That's all right. That's
my
no big deal.
alphabetizing skills are lacking.
No big deal.
Oh,
It's
you know,
gonna be okay.
I think it's this Medium post that I'm reading. It just got my brain all scrambled.
That could be it.
I got 7 pages beta read.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Awesome.
I giggled a lot and I wrote, let's see, did I write anything? Yeah, I wrote like a paragraph. So that's fine.
There was a lot of giggling. Things have been weird and silly.
I needed all the giggles.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's been ridiculous, and I enjoy it a great deal.
And we haven't even read this ridiculous story yet.
Right?
Oh.
I can't wait to see the twists and turns that it took.
Right? We do have enough time. If we started a sprint pretty much right away, we would have enough time to run a sprint to finish it off, and then we'd have time to read it. Do we want to try that?
CJ, did you try to wrap it up or?
No, I didn't have anything.
Okay. So
Let's do another round.
All right. Okay. So what I will do is at 5 minutes till time, I will announce it to you guys that we're at 5 minutes, and then we'll try to get someone to wrap it. If somebody's able to wrap it, we'll just stop when they can wrap it. So we'll just try, but then we have 5 minutes for it to kind of move a little bit if somebody can't do it. So, all right.
sounds great.
So we're going to do another 15 minutes, and we're going to start right now in 3, 2, 1. 15 more minutes of fuckery. All right, and that is time. How did everybody do? Okay, Godzilla's name is Frank because he's Jacob's friend. That's what I learned during the last sprint.
That's about right.
I was gonna say I just learned that too. I think that Frank is a wonderful name for Godzilla.
For a friend Godzilla, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's a dick, then no.
Right. Very true.
Did we find a stopping point on the story? No?
I passed it to Morgan.
Oh, okay. Good to know. But the only line says pass.
God damn it,
Yeah,
I just did it again. Fucking Zoom. I just did it again, you guys. We're gonna be invisible for a second. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, that's
Good
okay.
see us. Oh.
Alright, well, do we just want to read it where it left off?
Yeah,
We
let's
can.
just do that.
There.
Let's do it.
There's an ending. The late ending in creation. You're welcome.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix these cameras.
It's just
before
gonna
we
make it
switch.
so much better. I can already tell.
There. Sorry.
Alright, so let me
We were in-
this up.
We were in third person, not first.
Position.
At least the
Okay.
parts I saw were in.
This is gonna be a mess.
Uh-huh.
I
They were in
gotta-
third. You saw it in third person.
Yeah,
Wait, were we in first or third or what? What tense?
we were in first.
I thought it
Oh,
was first.
really? I thought
Yeah.
it was second.
This is great.
Oh no, it isn't. Yeah, I was doing second.
There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, like you do this, you do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hold on. I have to make this a
Crap.
little bit smaller.
I got all the tenses covered. We're good. We're good.
It's great. We got them all.
Hold on. I need
This is
to
gonna be a
make-
work of art. I can already tell.
Oh my god, it's glorious.
All right, I just had to make it smaller so that it'll all show up on screen.
I'm so
Make
ready for
sure
this.
That is not working. Hold on a second. I've got to fix our screen a little bit.
Is this when I say slam the like button?
Huh?
I think this is when I tell the audience to slam that like button.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be awesome if
That's
they
a
did
good
that.
place to say it.
Slam the like button.
All right. We are
Uh,
good. Does somebody have a desire to read it? I will if you guys absolutely don't want to, but I don't like doing it, so.
I love doing it, but I don't want to like.
Yeah, go for it.
No, do it.
Do it.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Put it in
good
front of
lord.
me.
Wait, let me make sure everybody can hear you. Yes, okay, they can
Okay.
hear both of us.
Okay. You don't realize why your heart races. You look around the dark, empty streets and wonder if you've gone too far this time. The streetlight just behind you blinks out. Fortunately for you, your night vision upgrade works. Looking around, you see the coast is clear and begin running for your car when you trip over something large and noisy. What was it you had heard behind you? Maybe nothing, but more likely it was something bad. The idea that the noise behind you could be nothing more than a garbage can blowing down the street sounded stupid. I'm wondering what the next irritating thing life will throw at me. I kick an empty plastic bottle with a little more force than necessary. It rolls down the street, stopping at a park bench where a man with gnarled hands sits. You haven't seen him before. Why not? You glance around the street again, but no one else seems to be there. At least not visibly there. You consider approaching the man. He looks relatively safe. Sweat begins to beat on your forehead and your hands shake uncontrollably. Your brain screams wildly. This is the man, the one from your dreams. The dreams where everything seems perfect, but something is off and you can't ever figure out what it is. Hi. When you're finished, you turn back to them and smile. I didn't see you there. You absolutely did, you liar. She smirks at you and winks. Well, maybe I did, or maybe I didn't. You sigh. What can I do for you? He pulls out a stack of cards. The back of them was a depiction of a library, each book old and wizened, the shelves full. Somehow, there was a light flickering on the side of the card. You gasp. The old man grins at the expression on your face. You've seen this card before, haven't you, child? He asks. You frantically shake your head, denying any understanding. Maybe I need to focus on the illogical in order for anything to make sense. Gravity pulls you up. You're not quite sure why you're going up, but as you ascend, you start to think of all the things you should have done before this happened. A flood of ideas flash through your mind, but none of them were useful now. You settle on something that seems the most ridiculous. You clutched at your chest and pretended to have a heart attack. You fell to the ground, writhing, squeezing out a few fake tears. You feel that your performance is flawless. Oh no! You hear him exclaim, and then crouch by your side, your eyes fluttering and rolled back. You can't actually see him, but nothing is blocking your ears. He puts his hands together and shoves down on your chest. Crack! You weren't sure what just happened. 1 minute you're standing there in the middle of the sidewalk, towering buildings surrounding you, staring at the card in his hand, and the next you're laying in the middle of a forest, the building turned to trees. I entered through a hole in the truck after spotting a glowing beehive. I bet one taste of that honey will shock my system. Gasped at his words. Don't deny it. His hands brushed down my sides and caught the hem of my skirt. I see you blushing, and you've yet to slap me or away. You consider your options. Either stand up to them and tell them how unimpressed you are, or let them continue to put their hands on you. You stand up and stomp your foot. Don't put your hands on me. He smiles at you, a jack-o'-lantern grin with black, gaping holes between. You don't seem to understand this yet. You have no power here. You're at the mercy of the cards like everyone else. Fate's a funny mistress, ain't she? You squint around and try to understand what just happened. Cards, old men, a strange feeling in your chest. The grass feels cool and springy under your hands and the back of your neck. The air is slightly chilled, like early morning. Oh God, it can't end here. Pass. And then she woke up.
Wow.
That was an adventure.
That was a fever dream.
Yeah, for real.
Maybe my ending did fix it.
It really worked.
It totally did.
Oh man.
That
All
man,
right.
old man, woman, cute guy on that bench.
I mean, it makes sense in dreams when that happens.
I'm
Right?
gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the story into the chat. It's just to read. It's locked now. And then I'm also going to drop it into the actual description in case somebody later wants to
Tortured themselves.
go see the absolute hot mess it is.
That
much
might have been the
shenanigans.
best one we've done so far.
I mean, it was a thing that happened.
That was a ride.
It was.
Wow.
I think we can identify Dana's section by who's writing in first person versus third
Right.
Tortured
or
You know
second.
what it reminds me of? Oh shit, that's not muted. That wasn't muted and it just broke my brain. Nope, gone.
The story reminded you of something?
Nope.
Possibly.
The tents jumping? I don't know. The creepy old man with the cards.
That always reminds me of things.
I was intrigued by the honey.
Right?
Right? And then we took a
Where
left.
did, the beehives? Like,
Yeah, I was like,
When
He
it
was
said
intrigued by the honey.
when it said that the trees had or the buildings had turned into trees, I was thinking, oh, it could be like a chandelier. So when they taste the honey, they're gonna get a shock to their system.
Oh, what I was gonna say.
Not
Oh, sorry.
No, go,
No.
go.
Oh, what I was going to say is it reminds me of like when a 5-year-old tells a story.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And it just
yeah.
keeps going, and some of the things are clearly just not accurate.
Yeah.
And they're confused about other things. And you're just like, I mean, it's going in a direction, I guess. I guess I
That's a
signed up to come
choice?
with. Yeah.
That's a
my
choice.
favorite. That's a choice.
And for 5-year-olds, it rarely is a choice. They're just trying to figure out life.
No self-control.
No. Are you kidding me? Like anybody under the age of, I don't know, 97 really has none.
Fair. So yeah, that was our merry-go-round story for tonight. We are approaching the top of the hour, and not everybody really even introduced themselves as normal because we had like a flood of people, which is cool, but just everybody didn't get to introduce themselves. So why don't we go ahead and make sure that we get time to do that. I'm going to start with the last one in because she didn't even get to say hello, honestly. The fuckery had already begun. So Morgan.
Hi, I'm Morgan Hazelwood. I am an actively queering fantasy writer, and I blog writing tips from the pros and my own writerly musings. You can find my latest post on both my YouTube and my blog of how to incorporate critique. So that's over on morganhazelwood.com or YouTube/Morgan Hazelwood. Check me out everywhere because I have a social media addiction, and I'm going to finish this beta read I've been working on for 3 months soon, maybe, and then I'll get back to my writing.
Fair enough.
Job.
All right. Tamara.
Hello, my name is Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author, and I'm also one of the co-hosts of Writer's Workshop. And I just announced this month's book yesterday, which actually is the fantasy fiction formula. And so maybe some fantasy writers would like to, I don't know, check it out and come chat with us about it. I mean, it's a possibility, Morgan. So
Tell me more.
we have so basically the Writers Workshop is a book club for writers, and we pick a book generally closer to the beginning of the month, but sometimes things happen. And we will be meeting up on my channel on the 26th, which is the last Saturday of the month at 2 p.m. and we'll be talking about it. Yeah.
It's not the 15th yet, so you're fine.
We'll be better next month.
Good plan. Is it my turn or Dana's?
Oh, let's go with Dana just because, I don't know, the way they're laid out in my window.
Okay, I am Dana Gollin. I write erotica under my pen name Ava Fox. I also am participating in said writer's workshop. I got my book today. It wasn't supposed to be here until like the 16th, but it got here today, and I was like, thank God it did, because I got some reading to do. Anyway, I was here and I hung out and I had a good time and I got a giggle, which I really, really needed today. And yeah, you can find my link tree down below. Participating in the Bliss Dance Festival in August. The registration is open. The tickets are $25, and I think it's going to be awesome because I'm going to be a part of it. So of course it is.
All right. CJ.
Hello, my name is CJ Blair. I'm a writer of things. My link tree is down below, which includes my free YA fantasy serial that I never get it. The South Sea Island Chronicles. There's about 26 episodes that are up right now. I will have more sometime soon. You can also, if you're interested in piano lessons, I do offer them. So that link is down there as well. So.
All right. And I am Sarah Schreinerber, and this is my channel, and we do this on Fridays. Sometimes we don't do the merry-go-round story, it just kind of depends. Last week we didn't do one because it was just me and CJ, so that's not a merry-go-round, that's a back and forth. I do this, and I also stream on Twitch on Thursday nights and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Central. Thursday nights are typically at 7 p.m. I also am one of the co-hosts with three of our other people of the Twin Freaks podcast, which has 2 episodes out now. The third episode will probably be out at the beginning of July. We are watching Twin Peaks together, and we all kind of have a different level of familiarity, so that's been a lot of fun. I'm also in some D&D games over on twitch.tv/plasticageplays, which is Wednesday nights at like 8:30 p.m. Central Time. It's the second season of Extreme Drowis. It used to be all drow. It's not all drow now. Now it's just a lot of fuckery. So, yeah. So, I think that does it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Jacob, for wishing me a happy birthday and arguing with me about Freddy Krueger. Thank you to everyone else for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you also for not giving him hell. He's having a good time. So, but yeah, so we'll see you guys all next week.